AKASH Network is a decentralized cloud computing platform that claims to be the world's first open-source supercloud. AKASH Network aims to disrupt conventional cloud services and offer a more open, efficient, and affordable way to run applications on the cloud. But what is AKASH Network all about? And how can it revolutionize the cloud computing space? In today's video, we'll cover all there is to know about AKASH Network, how it works, its AKT token, and more. If you're interested in learning a way to make money by renting your computer resources, make sure to stick around to the end of the video, as we'll show you how. Let's get started. To really get the full picture of what AKASH Network is, let's start by exploring what cloud computing is all about. Simply put, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services such as servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence over the internet. Cloud computing creates an avenue for you to access a variety of services without having to own or manage any physical infrastructure. You can use cloud computing for various purposes, such as web hosting, gaming, AI, big data, and more. However, not all cloud services are created equal. Most cloud services today are centralized, meaning that they are controlled by a few large corporations, such as Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, the big three. These corporations have a lot of power and influence over the cloud market, and they can impose high costs, lack of transparency, and censorship risks on their users. For example, they can charge you exorbitant fees for using their services. They can monitor and collect your data without your consent, and they can shut down or restrict your access to their services if they don't like what you're doing. This is where AKASH Network comes in. AKASH Network was founded in 2018 by Greg Osuri, a serial entrepreneur and software engineer who has over 20 years of experience in building distributed systems and cloud platforms. Greg is also the founder and CEO of Overclock Labs, a company that develops open-source software for cloud infrastructure automation and management. To come up with the idea of AKASH Network, Greg had help from Adam Bozanich, the co-founder and current CTO of AKASH Network. Greg and Adam's vision for AKASH was to create a decentralized cloud computing marketplace that would allow anyone to buy and sell computing resources securely and efficiently without relying on centralized or any other kind of intermediary. Their plan was to create a public utility that would democratize access to cloud computing and empower developers, entrepreneurs, and innovators to build and deploy applications on the open internet. To achieve this vision, Greg and Adam assembled a team of experts in blockchain, distributed systems, cloud computing, and cryptography, and began developing the AKASH protocol and platform. The team also raised funds from various investors and partners, including Sika, Solana Foundation, SNZ Holding, Tribe Capital, and more. In 2020, AKASH Network launched its main net, which in effect marked the official launch of the decentralized cloud computing marketplace. Since then, AKASH has grown by leaps and bounds, attracting tens of thousands of active nodes and live developments. AKASH has also partnered with several projects and platforms, such as Cosmos, Solana, Kava, Chainlink, Certic, and more, to enhance its interoperability, security, and functionality. In a nutshell, AKASH Network is a decentralized cloud computing marketplace, connecting those who need computing power with those who have it to spare. It's like the Airbnb of cloud computing, but instead of renting a room, you're leasing computer resources. AKASH is built on top of the Cosmos SDK, which is a framework for building interoperable and scalable blockchain applications. AKASH also leverages the Inter-Blockchain Communication, or IBC protocol, which enables cross-chain communication and data transfer between different blockchains. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of how AKASH Network operates. Picture it as a supercloud platform, unifying various cloud providers under one umbrella. Users or tenants post their computing needs, and providers bid to fulfill those requirements. It's all powered by a blockchain-based distributed exchange, adding transparency and security to the mix. AKASH doesn't just stop at connecting tenants with providers. It goes a step further by offering a seamless experience. Whether you're deploying Docker containers or dealing with connectivity restrictions, AKASH has got you covered. The goal is to create a platform that's not only decentralized, but also easy to use and self-managed. One standout network architecture is AKASH Network's persistent storage. This is a unique storage system that keeps your data safe even during service disruptions or power shortages. This is particularly useful for applications that require or use large data sets. Meanwhile, deploying services on AKASH is a breeze. Developers use a YAML configuration called the Stack Development Language, or SDL. This allows them to specify the type of services they want, the resources they need, and even the number of services they want to run. And for those who need to retain data, AKASH supports mounting persistent storage volumes on containers. Another interesting operational protocol of AKASH Network is IP leases. This allows workloads to obtain static, reserved public IP addresses. Tenants can request publicly available IP addresses for their services, and the lease can be ordered as part of the development. Keep in mind that if a lease is closed, the IP address will be withdrawn. Now let's talk about the main features that make AKASH Network stand out. As we've seen, clients love AKASH for its cost advantages, usability, and flexibility to switch among cloud providers. On the flip side, providers appreciate the opportunity to earn revenue from their unused capacity. This mutual benefit is achieved through various features and products, including escrow accounts. Before a deployment gets the green light, tenants must submit a deposit. AKASH Network uses a deposit and withdraw mechanism on the blockchain to ensure fair transactions. Providers receive passive payments from the tenant's deposit after creating a lease. Also, both parties can withdraw their balances from escrow whenever they feel like it. Escrow accounts also play a crucial role in time-based payments. Instead of micropayments for every block added to the blockchain, AKASH implements regular payment intervals, ensuring a smoother experience and enhanced security. The AKASH Marketplace. Like a blockchain, the AKASH Marketplace acts like a ledger, recording all transactional data. This platform is where tenants deploy container applications and providers host them. The marketplace uses deployments, which contains groups categorizing the types of resources available from a single provider. Unlike what's seen with centralized cloud computing platforms, the AKASH Marketplace employs a reverse auction tool. Basically, tenants create orders with their specifications, and providers bid on them. Tenants then choose the best bid, generating a lease contract. After that, a manifest is submitted to the provider, outlining specific workloads. Once executed, the application goes live. Leases can be closed by either party at any time, shutting down the pending workloads. AKASH Super Mini. This works like a mini supercomputer designed to support heavy workloads. The primary purpose of Super Mini is to facilitate the selling and leasing of computing resources on AKASH. As of November 2023, there are only about 300 units of Super Mini distributed so far. Moving on, let's shift our focus to AKT, the native multi-utility token of AKASH Network. AKT is the lifeblood of the ecosystem, serving as the default medium of exchange and handling gas fees. Like most blockchain utility tokens, AKT plays some crucial roles in supporting the growth of the network. They include governance. Like other utility tokens, AKT serves as a governance tool for the AKASH Network. As an AKT holder, you have a say in the network's future, as you possess the ability to vote on improvement proposals, manage inflation rates, and decide on take rates. Rewards. AKASH plans to charge a take fee for every successful lease, and these fees go straight into the take income pool. From there, it's distributed to AKT holders in the form of rewards for various activities and purposes. So when you hold AKT, you're not just holding a token, you're potentially earning from the network's transactions. Also, AKASH rewards holders for the time they lock up their AKT holdings as well. The longer you stake or lock your tokens on the network, the larger the rewards. Security. When you stake your tokens on the AKASH network, you're actively contributing to the security of the network. Couple this with the rewards mechanism in place, and you can see how this is a win-win for every party involved. Now, with a circulating supply of 222 million tokens and the retail price of $1.7, AKT has a market cap of $377 million and is ranked as the 112th largest crypto asset on the market. AKASH is a very impressive and promising project that has a lot of potential and value. While it is still a relatively new project and has yet to prove itself or achieve mainstream adoption, we believe AKASH Network is a game changer for the cloud industry. And sometime in the not-so-distant future, it could challenge the dominance of centralized cloud services. In our opinion, AKASH Network deserves a lot more attention and recognition than it currently gets, and we'll be keeping an eye on it. That's all for today's video. If you found our video informative, then please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to get updates on all our future videos. Also, let us know what project you would like us to cover next in the comments below.